23andMe is coming public via SPAC. Have you heard of that one, Corinne?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's a really interesting one. They're going to trade under the New York Stock Exchange under ME. That'll happen in the second quarter. So, everybody knows this company. It's genetic testing at home, but they're kind of they're showing their optionality because they're actually dipping into some new parts of the healthcare business. I'm going to drop an article on Fool.com that is interesting about this one. So they're going public. They're merging with Virgin Group, and they are going to be doing working with GlaxoSmithKline to discover new targets for drugs. So, that's very different from the 23andMe's business so far. So that's kind of why they are, going public. They need to raise capital for this kind of transition from consumer base to more industry focus. So that one's really interesting. Another one you had mentioned was Butterfly Networks. Can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, Butterfly Networks is a really interesting. It's again a small cap. I mean, I'm doing it from memory. A $1 or $2 billion market cap company. So it's a tiny company. What they are doing is they're coming up with it's a little similar to NanoX, which is a company we're going to talk about later. They have a new kind of device. It's a sonogram device, and that it's mobile. You can attach it to your iPhone and do sonograms, which are it's a sound-based method of allowing people to see inside. Normally we think about it in terms of pregnancy. You can see your unborn baby using a sonogram. Well, now you can do it at home. You can have a sonogram party if you wanted to. You can just plug it into your iPhone and show everybody. So that's kind of amazing. But they're actually I did a little research in it, and there's actually more. There are probably more market opportunities other than just sonogram unborn children. I mean, you can look at it's not as detailed as an X-ray, and it's not as specific as an X-ray, but you can look at, I think, soft tissue things, and you can look at your heart. You can look at various things with a sonogram device. That's really kind of interesting and similar, I think, a bit to 23andMe is they may have more kind of consumer ambitions. I mean, it's not just for doctors, although doctors, I guess, would be a big market. Is that they're also looking to for consumers. I mean, it's not a hugely expensive device. You might. I'm gonna probably get this number wrong. I think it's about $1,000, or maybe a little less or a little more. But it's not a hugely expensive device. It's a little device that you can put into your iPhone and turn your iPhone into a sonogram device, which is really kind of
another example of how we're seeing more and more healthcare being brought into the home. Is a huge trend that we've seen with digital health, telehealth, all sorts of things they can do.